Now the last video abruptly ended. Sorry about that. I accidentally hit the mouse. But make this part 2. No, it'll be part 1. I have friends that are drug addicts, and some of them are recovering. I'm so proud of them. They're doing so great. Um, only thing I can do is I can just be their support system. I can't make them quit. I can just support them. That's what a lot of them need is support. And when it comes to heroin, I have some friends, unfortunately, that are addicted to it. Um, to the extent of some of these people ODing. I've had one that did OD, like once or twice, and it's terrifying. It's so scary. Um, to think that people are getting that bad to the drug to where they're like, I'm just going to take as much as I can, and then one day they may not wake up from it. That woman said something in that documentary that made so much sense. So much sense. She said that with these ODs and stuff like that, we have lost generations of a family, of families. You know, a 50-year-old OD, he could be the patriarch of the family, or you could have a family and just, or a 21-year-old that OD, if they die, you lose a generation of line there. If they happen to have not don't have any kids, don't have any brothers or sisters, and they're the only child, and that mother and father loses that kid, and that's the end of that generation. That's the end of the blood. That's the end of the line right there for that. Um, and there's a program. It's called Drug Court. Uh, it's a program to help recovering addicts stay clean. A judge determines whether to send them back to jail or graduate them. It's like a rehab program. And from what I saw in the documentary, it was so wonderful, so great. And it it. I mean, I have a family member of mine that was addicted to crack and drinking and pills and stuff like that, and they completely turned their lives around. They opened a recovery center and a recovery program, and it has turned out to save at least 200 people here in Huntington. And it. When I sit here and I just think, man, I used to be addicted to shit myself. I was addicted to pills, mainly cocaine, and I know how hard that shit was to come off of. I relapsed twice, and you ever see people who are addicted to heroin and they go sober for a couple months and then they just get that one little taste. Starts it all over again. And it's heartbreaking to know this. It's heartbreaking to see. It's heartbreaking when you can sit outside on a nice warm, cool, like warm summer night or a nice mild fall night and just look around and all of a sudden here comes an ambulance, here comes a first responder, here comes a fire truck or two, here comes a cop, and you're just like, bet it's an OD. Turned out it was an OD. Because one year it was nothing but house fires around here. I mean, there were so many houses caught on fire around here. Then they turned into the ODs, and then now um, you sit there and listen to the sirens going, and you look at your friend, or we have a bet at work sometimes. Like, I bet that's an OD, and it's not a bet that we want to make. And it turns out usually it is an OD, and there's this stuff called Narcan or it's called naloxone. And what it is it basically kills the receptors of an OD and helps the person, kind of brings the person back from dying, basically. And it caused so much controversy around here because we're so expensive. And, it's free to an OD, and cops can't arrest them for doing it. They can't arrest them for OD. They can't do it. They have not. If they catch you with the drug paraphernalia for sale or something like that, they'll catch you. But if you OD, cops there, cop won't touch them. Puts them on target on their back, but they don't touch them at the time because it's considered life saving. So, do I believe that a person that ODs that deserves it? To me, being as though I have friends and stuff that OD'd and stuff, and to think that stuff could save them, it's a rock and hard place. Do I think they deserve it? Yeah. Do I think they deserve it more than once or twice? No. Because it just leaves the book open for them to do it more and more. But, like I said, I won't talk bad about someone's addicted to drugs because I once myself was addicted to them, and I know people that I love and care about are addicted to them. But if you're addicted to something, be it pills, alcohol, hardcore shit, I'm not gonna say weed because weed mean the drug. To me, everyone deserves a chance. Everyone deserves a chance. Everyone deserves to live, except for pedophiles, rapists. But everyone deserves a chance. So, but if you're addicted to something, there's help. There's helplines out there. I'll look up some and I'll put them in the description. You're not alone when it comes to addiction. There's help out there. You just gotta want it and find it. But it's out there. If you're having an addiction problem, send me a message. I'll put my email address in the description as well. Email me. I'll email back. If you leave a comment, I'll comment back if it's not too personal. But you're not alone out there when it comes to this. You're not, by any means. So I'm going to end this part 2. 2 long videos back to back. Sorry about the first one getting cut short. That was my fault, but it would turn out to be like a 20-some minute video, so I'm kind of happy it did split like it did. But I love you guys. Thank you for your time. Remember, if you need help, it's there. I'll put another video to the description and everything. So remember, be safe, love one another, no hate. No hate.